Hey. Hey. Sup? Anything new going on? So, what's new? How's life? Yes, this is the place to hide. I don't know what to do or what to say because I know we're all feeling the same. I didn't sleep. I just feel fucked up. America. The super racist guy who wanted black people to pay reparations didn't win. That's good. Yeah, there's no making sense of what's going on. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I really don't know. There really is no words. There's nothing to say. I'm not surprised. Like I'm not. None of it shocked me. And like, if I'm truly in the minority, that's democracy, I guess. So, yeah. I have so many thoughts and so many, like, but it's all been said. Like, it doesn't matter what I say or do, really. It'll be okay.
Now, I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
T Knight, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. I've sorted through this for the past few hours, stress cleaning. I, as a middle aged white dude in Wisconsin, will be okay, but the cost of everyone else. On top of that, there's an apathy to be like, I guess America wants full fascism. Let's see how this dude rides until 2026. People need to see it in order to think different, which is sad because we've seen it. We've already seen it. 350,000 people lost their lives to a deadly virus because of that man. Yeah. And while I do not sympathize, empathize, I do not understand a vote for Trump in any way, shape, or form. I do see why people, I don't even, like, there's no empathy for it. It's like, I recognize and I see people's anger about being left behind and shit on by the government over and over and over and over and over again. And so they're desperately reaching for someone who's not a politician. I don't get it. I see it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. I just see it. And like, everything bothers me. Is that I feel there's a lot of people who vote on ideals and not on just facts. Like, I hear people talk, like, I vote because in an ideal world, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, that's precious. But we live in reality. But I feel that's what a lot of people do because there's so much misinformation. Nobody knows who to trust anymore. I don't know. It's ignorance. It's a lot of ignorance. Which is crazy, Mag. That is crazy to me. Truly fucking crazy. You know, Fox, it's weird because I feel like we're like following in the steps of other countries. Like, we're such a baby country. And I mean, I don't want any of this to happen, but it's like every country that's establishing itself goes through horrible ups and downs establishing itself. And I like when you look at like a lot of the biggest countries in the world or the biggest leaderships, they have horrific leadership. Horrific. And it feels like we're just kind of falling in line. I don't know what to do. We just keep keeping on. I mean, I'll be here every day. We hope. I don't know. It's if I'm the minority, I guess it's fair. To me, it feels like a woman getting back into a relationship with her abusive boyfriend, thinking he's changed when it's clear for everyone else that he has not. Yes. That and I know I'm a woman, so my opinion doesn't count. I'm not really a person. But I feel a lot of people voted for Trump because the alternative of voting for a black woman was too much. And that says a lot about our country. The next time someone tries to tell me there's not racism somewhere, I'm gonna scream. Maybe not today because I'm so fucking tired, but I will. Like, that is so gross. Yeah. America hates woman and you put black on woman? Done for. It's systemic racism at its best. Which I think is hilarious because the white guy running fake tans himself to a point of ethnic ambiguity. The irony. I know, I'm sorry. May I have permission from the male audience to speak? Would anybody like free access to my womb? The chances of this country electing a woman as president, let alone a woman of color, is pretty much in the category of not happening in my lifetime. It's very sad. It's very sad. I mean, no shit, T. Like, I actually thought to say this before stream and I forgot. Vent. Today's your day. You can just vent. Don't, if you wish death on somebody or shooting somebody, though, we're going to have talks. We don't do that. But if you can't get it out, what do? It's just going to sit inside you. We got to be able to fucking scream and be angry. Vex, be safe, honeybean. We have to. I don't know what else to do. I literally didn't sleep. I just tossed all night long and just had anxiety attack after anxiety attack after. Yeah, exactly. Like, follow TOS, please. And, like, my personal rules, I do not support gun violence or violence towards human beings. Period. I was already tired and depressed. I don't know what's on top of it now. Hopelessness. Hopelessness. A lot of that. Like, I can't even look at I can't even recognize the fact that my state codified women's productive health care and trans health care. Like, I can't even be excited about that. Realizing how many ignorant or outright bad people are out there mostly makes me feel apathetic. Like, seeing people talk about how there are serious issues in fandom when I see those serious issues in humanity in general, yeah. Yes. I know, we need to start our... why? You know what? If we would have started TikTok, which... Oh, T. Happy anniversary. 5th of November is a cool anniversary, though. Violent apathy, emotional fatigue, yeah. What about wishing some divine power smiting in his direction? Is that allowed? I'm the first person to admit that I've already he's tall. He's in his, like, is he 80 now? He ain't got long. You and I, chances are going to live exponentially longer than him. We will get to watch him die. That's just facts. He doesn't have long. That's nature. And I can celebrate nature. Yeah, he's 78. Tall people don't live as long. Gravity takes us down. He will die before I guarantee before almost everybody here. Unless you're in your 80s. Like, he's gonna die before us. We're gonna get to watch that happen. Naturally. That's nature. Yeah, we don't fuck with Mother Nature. Mother Nature does what she wants to do. I feel like shitbags tend to live forever. Even forever is only 20 more years, though. And I will be alive to watch that. So, if I can give you a reason to keep on keeping on, in less than 20 years, we get to watch him die. Of nature. I love me some nature. Yep, Crispy, that's basically where we're at right now. It's like, we're venting, because what else can we do? We have to get our shit out of our heads, because, God, it's just circling. But we just got to keep on keeping on. If the good people give up, then what do we have? Like, I won't let myself be apathetic towards this bullshit. Because it's my fault. Right? Oh my God, puppy. Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. Go get yourself some vasectomies. I'm not kidding. We were literally just talking about this in movie night a few days ago. And Rod was talking about, like, online, like, dating apps and shit. And I was like, bro, put your vasectomy in your profile, because I'm not kidding you, I'd be filtering by that. And that was 3 days ago that I would have filtered by that. Get your shit snipped. It's the best. Puppy, is it not the best? It's seriously like, I'm here to tell you, there's nothing different. Get your shit snipped. Like, it's seriously the best thing that's ever happened. Yeah, Mag, that's scary. The amount of people I've seen say the biggest issue for them was all the people becoming trans and it being pushed on them, so they voted Trump. What? Where are all these magical trans people swarming states? Yeah, I just don't understand that. 2016, fucking A, dude.
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
Thank you for resubbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an 8 swings, Calico Kobold.
Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure, sober consent. And now that a rapist might be president again, I feel like I have to say that a lot.
I'm 42 and heading out of that era, but Lord, the women of this country are in for hell, and I'm so scared. It's scary. But, like, we just got to keep on keeping on. There's nothing else we can do, really. Prime, the thing with the vasectomy, this is why I would filter by it. It's nothing against condoms. I don't want kids. I've never wanted kids. So, like, I don't need a plan B with the sperms. Never really wanted kids. Not that kind of person. But, like, this is just coming from assigned female at birth point of view. Condoms, birth control, any kind of birth control, et cetera, they're only up to 99.99999% effective. And that 1.1.1 or 1.11111 repeating percent haunts my brain until I get my period every fucking month. It's a 24/7 constant. Am I cranky? Am I getting my period? Why do my boobs hurt? Am I pregnant? Until you get your period, and then you get your period, and you're like, yay, not pregnant. Fuck, I have my period. And it's constant. Like, it's constant, because that's how deeply I don't want kids. Like, that would destroy my life. I would destroy a life. I can barely take care of myself. And the vasectomy, it's gone. I can just fuck anytime I want. And that's never a thought. Ever. I have zero anxieties whatsoever. It's just something off my fucking plate to be anxious about. It's the best. Snip your shit. It would be the one that gets you, right? I honestly, wait. I mostly think I get apathetic as a sort of coping. I might go mob 100 if I just let it out. No, I 100% understand. Like, I feel like I become apathetic by smushing what I feel down because, and we've talked about this before, but emotions can go wild, and when you let your emotions go wild, your inside thoughts can become outside thoughts. And everyone has inside thoughts. That's just facts. We're all thinking some pretty horrific things right now. I guarantee it. Myself included. Do we say them? No, because they're evil inside thoughts and we recognize that. So I feel like sometimes I use apathy as a tool to, like, we'll wait for nature. Because nature's coming. We don't say them, we write them in blood, exactly. Yeah. It's just... yeah. It'd be that one time you did it, you'd get preggers knowing your luck. Seriously. Yeah. It'd just be that... it's the fucking anxiety of it all. Because, like, it's life-altering. That's life-altering. From a fuck. Which is crazy. It's like doing Legos and finishing your model and suddenly it cries and it's a baby. You're like, what the fuck? I was just here to have a good time and now I have to raise a life? Okay. Good, Dozy. Seriously, like, if you don't want kids, there's no reason not to. And not to get too graphic with it, but everything tastes and looks the same. Like, only I think it's 3 to 5% of your ejaculate is actively sperm coming from your balls. The rest of it's just semen coming from your prostate. So when you snip your nuts, that's only 5% of the volume being gone. And it's not even 5% volume. It's like it's microscopic cells. So it doesn't, in case anyone's worried. Evil grins, 100%. We'd all be in prison. But that's the difference between us and people who are evil, is we recognize that everybody has evil thoughts on the inside. Everybody has dark thoughts. We keep our thoughts on the inside and we talk about things on the outside and we try to work through it like adults. We don't go out there tweeting that we wish death on people. Or shootings. Or what the fuck ever. Because we're adults. Yeah, it's basically albumin. It's basically like plasma-ish. It's semen. It's literally, it's It's the carrier fluid for your sperms. Luckily, the baby-sized baby Lego set is not an actual baby. Would that be better or worse, though? Good morning, Be a Bean. How are you, Honey Bean? Same, Zaffy. Venting helps, and I think there's something to be said about being around a community of people who have like-mindedness. Where you're like, hey, I'm not crazy. Like, we might be in the minority, but there's still a lot of good people out there. I haven't like I don't think I've cried, but my eyes watered a lot when I couldn't sleep last night. Oh, Anubis, that is fucked up. How the fuck did I don't want to know. That's horrible. It's the worst Spider-Man webbing. do not heed the call of the void. Partake in it a bit of the space and shout out into it 100%. My monitor is blinking and I don't know why. Are you okay? Okay. Anyways. A group hug would be nice. I get that thinking that that he'll die soon in the coping mechanism right now, but he's going to be able to put more judges on Supreme Court now, and those are lifetime appointments. We'll never get women's reproductive health rights again. Yeah, that's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. For all of you with kids, I'm so sorry. I can't fathom what it's like to have children in this day and age and to see the world that they have to deal with. Because, wow, what a world we left for them. Evil prevails when good people stand by and do nothing. Exactly. Yep, that's why you can't just crawl into a hole and pretend it's not real, unfortunately. As much as I really wanted to stay in bed all day and do nothing and just cry myself stupid and watch South Park and eat dumb food, we can't. That's not how it works. Here's the thing, Rod, and I don't know if you feel this too, but like when I go out in society and I talk, I don't feel miserable in my everyday life. I don't see people out toting guns around. I don't see people being angry with each other. They only have bravery to be angry on the internet. But like, people are just, I don't know, people? Yeah, I think being here today is the most important thing. Just need good people to exist, and all the bad people are in few number and annoyingly loud. Yes. That's how I felt going live this morning. I almost went live at 8. I almost went live an hour early because I was just like, I need people to talk to. As selfish as that is, like, I need people. And that sucks. A 100%. I feel so much more stronger about what I have to do as a queer woman. Provide a safe space is extra important now. I feel that so hard. I feel like my mods and I have really attempted and really, I think, done a fabulous job at that for the past almost 10 years. This December 23rd, 10 years that we have deeply tried to cater a community of safety. I don't know how else to put that. That sounds very corny. But you're safe to be who you need to be. You're beautiful the way you are, and we love you just that way. And it's just, I wish we didn't need that today. But I'm glad we did it. Because I think we've done a damn fine job of creating a community of hate-free people who don't wish death on others and try to see the positive side and try to create spaces that are safe. That's your mom's birthday? No shit. That's literally the day I got my partner email. Oh, Rod, I mean, we don't fuck around. This is I'm being very serious. I know I joke a lot and I sound sarcastic all the time. I'm being very serious. And I know you know this. I'm preaching to the crowd, but in case anyone's just listening, we joke about almost anything in the world. We will talk about degloving penises. We will talk about your womb falling out of you. You make a fucking any comment or joke about wishing gun violence or death on somebody, we don't fuck. It makes you just as bad as the other people. Stop it. And again, I know this is why I talk about our inside thoughts. We all have them. They're horrible. You can't, nobody's perfect. Everybody has dark thoughts on the inside, but we keep them on the inside. We work through them and we don't act on these horrible things, right? Don't be a dickhole. Like, I should just be able to say that, but unfortunately that description is broad. Are you even American? Same, Kona. Do you guys remember when COVID hit? When COVID happened and the shutdown, the lockdown happened. And I remember we were all talking literally the same way like this. We were just like, thank fuck that we have this. Because we were all locked inside. We were all in our fucking bubbles and we could not socialize, but we had this online outlet to be able to actually socialize and have a community. And I remember talking about it and feeling pity for people that don't have this. I'm very sad because I personally don't know what I would do without you guys. I have no fucking idea. Like, I would sit in my head all day and probably go fucking crazy. And you'd find me in the grocery store anally fucking myself with carrots and singing the fucking song that never ends. I would lose my goddamn mind. I seriously, I sit here staring at my computer until 9, I need to talk to somebody. I'm gonna lose my fucking... You just need a space to be able to scream into nothingness. And no one needs to respond, no one needs to agree. It just, you need to be acknowledged. I feel like our community is really good at being like, you're human, I see you, I acknowledge you. I might not agree with you, but I fucking see you. And I think humans need that, and we've all become so secluded that sometimes you just need to be seen as a person. Literally, just... acknowledged. Hey, that's a human talked to you. You're human. We're all people. Seriously, it's just... This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. That'd be me. In Wegmans. Oh my god, Tamud, how could you do such a thing? Ice cream is bad for cats. We don't need that kind of performance art. Not today, I know. I don't have the... I seriously am so deliriously tired. I feel high. I have not taken even one hit. I'm just so tired. I did not sleep. This place is my favorite community, hands down. Mine too. I might not be the most active in it because I take breaks to recharge my batteries, which is healthy. But the level of perfect mix of responsibility and being able to have fun is just fucking peak classy. Thank you. I thank my mods for helping me with that. And you guys. I've talked to my mods about this multiple times, but it's hilarious how I don't really ever fear, if my mods are taking a break or if they're not here in the morning or something, because you guys are so fiercely feral about what we stand for that, someone comes in and says something horrible, and by the time I look at chat, 9 of you have been like, the fuck are you, bro? Get the fuck, what are you doing? Yeah, bye. You guys chase away the memes way fast. It's great. It's self-sustaining at this point. It makes me so happy because we just don't have room for that. We don't have room or time or space for any of that. I think a lot of stuff has jammed itself in between the normal social connections a person would normally develop over time. What do you mean? I'm done seeing humans. Better be a furry or at least an elf or an orc if you want to be... I mean... That's way cooler than a human, I'm gonna be honest. I do literally like the bowl clean if it's vanilla ice cream, though, so that's licking the bowl, though. Yeah, but, eating the ice cream, I would have pushed her away, too. I've been like, absolutely not. Kidney disease, kitty cat. Dude, Calico, I took 4 melatonin last night. I took, 20 milligrams of melatonin. It did nothing. It just made me groggy. Maybe that's why I feel high. Maybe it's all the melatonin. I contemplated getting my facial hair dyed, so people stop thinking I'm a Republican. I'm taking... Oh, my God, Mag, did you hear my story yesterday? I told a story about when we went to a Home Depot to get a dishwasher recently. And long story short, in the process of purchasing it, we were talking about, the lady said, never buy anything Samsung. I said, aren't those from Korea though? Like, Korea makes really good stuff. And she, I'm not kidding you, did this with her eyes real quick and goes, they can't see anyways. Which immediately made me think, what the fuck about me made you feel okay with being a racist cunt right now? Why? What is happening? And she wasn't white. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but like a lot of the times white people, racist whites, like to see camaraderie in other whites. So like that one I could be like, you just saw white and assumed, like, but not. I don't understand. But it immediately makes me wonder, like, what can I change about myself? Because I need people to know I'm nice. I'm a good person who loves everybody. My God. You assume they're white. Exactly. I know. Kato, and we never will. We never will. If I ever became a furry, I'd be like the low grade furries with just a tail and ears and like some sort of minimal outfit, because I get driven crazy by clothes that are too big on me. Like if I'm wearing a jacket and the sleeve dangles, like I've got like a wizard sleeve going on and I knock something on a desk, I immediately want to burn the desk down. And the idea of wearing a full fursuit and just being bigger than I already am and hitting and knocking into shit and being clumsy makes me want to die. But I love furries. They're so fucking cool. Animals are better than people, and that's just facts. Period. Especially if you make up cool animals into a fursuit, like an amalgamation. Those are way cooler than people. Because you're white as snow. I know, but she wasn't, which is crazy. I mean, everybody can be shitty, Rod, right? That's the sad part. A monster girl, is that what it is? I have no idea. I love all fursuits. I've seen like the spectrum of fursuits that are like I say low grade, not in shittier, but like less outfit. Versus the full fucking like $7,000 fursuits that are just epic. I would go crazy. I'm already so big, I just can't stand being any bigger. Like any wider than I already am, and I start knocking into shit, and I can't stand it. I watched the remake of All Quiet on the Western Front on Netflix. Oh, well, my life is not so bad. I just feel bad it'll pass. I know. Sylvato is a furry, thank you. I got congratulated twice at the gym this morning on our victory. What did you say? I've never looked at someone outside of them wearing a MAGA hat and assumed their voting status. That is weird. The shark furries are so cool. What do you call... Would it be a fishy? Is it still a furry if it's a shark? I don't know. Scaly. Would it be a scaly? I've seen some epic shark ones that are so fucking cool. Well, that's the thing, Gun. Usually I get people asking me other questions, not that. Cheers. I haven't cheersed yet. I'm so out of it. I don't have a fursona or a fursuit currently, but I did get a tail. Ooh, what kind of... Is it like a what kind of tail? You know what, Katie? Furries should run the world. Could change. I 100% agree. I think the queers and the others, all the people who've been othered their whole life, they have the most empathy in the entire world. It's serious, Bank. Those fursuits are incredible. Yeah, oh, that's what I'm saying. These people showed me, I mean, the community showed me one time, Anubis, they can go anywhere from $1,200 upwards of $7,000 for like, you know, I mean, just the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even know how you construct them, but they're fucking amazing. I told him I'm a socialist, and it was like I kicked their dog. I think if anyone says something like that to me, I'm going to say something along the lines of, oh no, I voted for children to get free lunch. Sorry. Oh, no. That's not it. The blanket term is furry. Fish would be in the scalies subcategory. Okay. I was learning about this when we talked about it last time. That's why I ask. I love the terms. I think they're awesome. Scaly, I think it's scalies, and that's when you get into like reptiles, but then fish have scales too, so they would be in that. Yeah, that makes sense. I talked to a friend who specializes in fursuits a few months ago about the inner design for Bunny Deathclaw, and even the basic version looking at $1,000. Worth it, though. I mean, they deserve that. I'm sure you agree. Like, the construction that goes into these suits to make them comfortable and wearable and awesome is astronomical. We watched a few videos on it. It's crazy. Oh, no shit. They have a cooling system in them. Well, that explains a lot. A furry friend of mine drew me as a fursona. That's fucking cool. For fun one year for my birthday. Apparently, she thought I would make a good maned wolf furry. That's really cool. Treasure that. That is really, really cool. General advice, never try to outmoney a furry. They'll beat you. Furries are smart. Yeah, sharks have crazy skin. Yeah, but I think isn't it like microscopic scales or something? Yeah, spurp, right there, fucking A. Shark scales are called denticles because they're more like teeth. Denticles? Anubis, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm an asparagus. I believe in foreign education systems and smelling pay. Hallelujah. Praise Satan. Sharks are fucking cool. I think Shark Week is stupid, though. Shark Week doesn't teach anyone anything. It's just like, you want to see sharks rip things apart? Because furries tend to be rich. Artists tend to earn a lot of money from their commissions. They often pay 100% in tips. Whoa. But the subject matter of the commission tends to be the sort of stuff that destroys your soul. I couldn't do it. No shit. Every time I play a game where the character creator gives you the option of ears or a tail, my dick. I know I've said this before and I'm very, very repetitive. Why the fuck do I want to play a video game and be a human? I have to be a human every day, all the time. I'm tired in real life of eating. I don't want to have to eat in the fucking game. Unless I'm a bunny and it's carrots. I think I'd be a bunny furry. I love bunnies. Or a cat. I'm a big fat cat. Ooh, that'd be a scale suit. If it was Godzilla, wouldn't it be a scaly? Oh, be a bean, you should. Sharks are fucking epic. Denticles, my god, that's horrifying. Rod, it's still going. It's supposed to snow until 1 p.m. We have at least 4 inches right now. I know. Imagine, the day today is so bad that I didn't start the stream about bitching about the snow. What universe is it that Katie has yet to say, I'm cold? Because I fucking can't feel anything anymore. Ensville, I share your sentiment. It's serious. For those just swinging by or new to my channel, I fucking hate being cold, and I fucking hate the snow. Which is cold! But today I don't care, honestly. Whatever. I'll freeze to death. I almost laid in it this morning, I'm gonna be honest. The reason I didn't was y'all. I was like, you know what? There's at least one person in the world that might be sad if I go lay down in the snow naked. Guess I'll stream instead. I know, dude, I feel the same. Like, I don't know what to do today. Like, I know you guys say this all the time. It doesn't matter what we do. Hanging out is enough. We just hang out and chat and we have good conversation and stuff. And I've never had a stream in my life where I felt like it was a waste of time, ever. But normally, I try to think of, like, let's play a game. Let's do something to distract ourselves from everyday life. What could distract us? There ain't enough weed in the world. I can't come into work, my car's covered in snow, then just brush the snow off. No, I mean covered in snow. Like, that literally happened to me the first year I moved here, Missile. That's why I have a Jeep now. I moved here with a Mazda 3. And the first snow we got, I opened my front door to take a picture of the snow, and my car was gone. And I literally went and woke up Zeke and was like, someone stole my fucking car. And he walked down our steps and revealed that it was under all the snow. I was like, oh, I need something else. I need my freedom. And that was just not going to be okay. The worst thing you can do is annoy the furries because the internet would stop working for you. Thankfully, I don't think I ever have because I deeply enjoy the furries and I have a lot of furry friends. But all those people that tried to spread that rumor about kids shitting in, what was it, litter boxes? Fuck those people. Hot hit. Hot. Good morning, goddamn Superman. I hope you're doing okay. Tamood, my little sister used to eat the cat food. My mom has like a home video of my itty bitty little sister. She's like 2 or something. And she's plopped in front of the cat food bowl. And she's picking up cat food and she drops it into the water and stirs it for a minute and then eats it. And my mom's just like secretly filming her from the door. My mom would have been a TikTok mom. She definitely was a film first, ask later person. But she had a video camera, you know. Yeah. I think we got her to eat a couple dog treats at one point too. Yeah, that's pretty normal, I think. I mean, when you're a kid, you're just like, whatever, it's food. She literally, if you've ever seen little raccoons with their hands do that, that's what she looked like, but as a toddler. It was pretty adorable. I don't think I've ever tried dog or cat food. I don't think I've ever been that hungry. No shit, I would try to sneak kibble in my pockets and eat it as a snack. You're like, Napoleon Dynamite with his pocket of tots. And now I'm a furry. So, I don't think it ever shocked my parents if I ever became a furry or like adopted that persona, a fursona, if you will. Hello. I didn't eat the dog food, but I remember this when I was a kid. If anybody wanted to play, like, you know, kids, they'll play house or whatever, like in preschool, for instance, there was like a kitchenette, little setup, like kids' kitchen thing in my preschool, and we'd have recess where we'd get to go play for 15 minutes, and I would drop to all fours so goddamn fast. Every fucking time. I'm the dog. I'm the cat. And I remember, I mean, preschool, it's crazy that I still remember this. And all my friends would be like, Kay. And I'd be like, Kay. That was all I wanted to do was be an animal. People suck. But that wouldn't shock. My mom will, I mean, I've always been a big fan of animals. But those kind of memories, they're just like, it was, every instance was I would drop down, and if you had a collar, I was stoked. I was like, yes, let's fucking do this. But, like, I think it's kind of sad, because that really, when I think back on it and look at that, that just means at a very young age, I had already learned people suck. Like, in preschool, I was like, nah, I don't want to grow up to be a people. I'm going to grow up to be a dog. Or a cat. They were like, what do you want to be when you grow up? In the zoo? Oh, you want to be a zookeeper? No. In it. Part of it? I could play any role. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I've been smart a long time. Rod, that's so dark. Same, Crispy, seriously? Because, I mean, not an exaggeration. It was, like, I have memories of being, like, at a friend's birthday party and everybody's like, okay, we're gonna play dress up. And I would literally, pop! I'm the dog! And they'd all be like, Katie, you can't be the dog. We're princesses. And I'm like, I'm a princess dog! Obviously. I didn't have a lot of friends as a kid. And then I'd, like, pull a bunch of roly-polies out of my pocket and be like, do you guys like bugs? You guys are my friends now, and that's what's important. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, of cat food? I knew someone who bought a load of tins that the label came off. It was a fun challenge to guess which to open and then cope with whatever it turned out to be. One day he opened a tin of stewed steak. It smelled great, but it didn't taste of anything. He decided it must be dog food. Was it? How would you ever know? Oh, Hunter Martillo, we are on the same page. Hard same page. How are you, my love, by the way? I thought of you the other day. Oh, God, what were we watching? We watched... Oh, my God. It was in movie night during October, and it was a Nicolas Cage movie where he, like, avenges his witch lady girlfriend or something. And he... Mandy. I still don't know who Mandy was. Oh, I'm not kidding you, David. The sheer amount of times that I was like, is this when he becomes Ghost Rider? Because it's Ghost Rider without Ghost Rider. Like, that's what this movie is. It's if Ghost Rider never became a really cool ghost and got a motorcycle. I made that joke so many goddamn times. Like, is this when he gets the motorcycle? It's almost identical. That being said, I forgot why I brought that up. Well, it's... Fuck. Oh, Martillo! That's why. Okay, so there's a part in this movie where he gets really pissed because his girlfriend's murdered, and he forges something. a sword. But, like, you would have died! I know nothing about forging, etc. But I have watched my friends do it. And I know it's not melting aluminum over a fireplace and then pouring it into a mold and now you've got a big knife. It was just... it was so... I mean... It was an axe. Okay. Sure it was. Sure. Whatever. That's not how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but that's not it. Wait, it's not that? I've been doing it wrong. Oh, fuck. Are you giving away? Are you selling? Oh, no. Dude, Scooby-Doo was pretty cute. Like, we watched a real live action of a Scooby-Doo movie last night. I don't know if it was one of them or if it's the one. I don't know, because I've never seen Scooby-Doo before. I'm aware of it, obviously, like... Just had never fucking seen it in my life. And so I was very lost the majority of the movie last night. But I did enjoy almost seeing ass 25 times. Like, it is the movie of edging. That's it. But it was funny as fuck. It was cute. I liked it. Tazi, no shit, fuck cold. I hate it so hard. It just makes... I can't do anything when I'm cold. I literally physically can't focus on anything else. It's like the worst sensory overload for me. And then my body starts to shiver and then I just can't... I kind of like lose control for a minute. Like my brain starts to spiral because I'm like, am I stuck? Am I going to die like this? I can't get warm. Like no matter how many layers I put on, I don't get warm. Oh, Kun, I mean, we're going to be confused for a long time. It's going to be a long time. Yeah. You not knowing anything about Scooby-Doo was pretty amazing. All I knew was that Scooby-Doo is a dog. I knew that. And I knew that there's like a population of Reddit that is fucking hornballs jizzy-tastic for some character named Velma, which is actually a name of one of my tarantulas. And it makes sense now because that tarantula is orange. You guys, Glut named her. So, like, that makes sense to me now, but it was very much a death by snoo snoo moment where I was like, ha ha ha, what? I know. I mean, when I say that, I don't think I did not have cable. I did not have TV as a kid. My only television experience was at my grandparents' house, and that was game shows. So I grew up watching, like, Wheel of Fortune and shit at my grandparents' house. And then 24 Hours of a Christmas Story on Christmas Day. But other than that, I kind of missed all that shit, weirdly. Cold as ass, heats where it's at, 100%. Fire. Give me fire. I got a friend who teaches forging classes and makes swords. That's badass. And another friend who works in aerospace making things out of titanium. I'm constantly tempted to, dude, why not? That sounds like hot magic. Zakrarion, you know what's helped me make decisions lately when it comes to stuff like that? This is crazy, but like, it was a TikTok or something that was on Instagram 2 weeks later, of course. And it was this chick saying something along the lines of like, the whole Marie Kondo, like, does this bring you joy thing to make decisions, whether it's throwing something out or making your persona, etc., doesn't really work for me because, like, I still quite haven't figured out what joy is. But if someone shit on it, would you wipe it off? So, like, picture your persona and throw some things on it and be like, if someone shit on that, would I keep it? And if the answer's no, change some shit up. No pun intended with the shit. But that helped me. I have never seen a naturally colored well, you know what? I think that was cosplay. There's a character in some anime that's like a bird and they're white and brown. And I saw that one time, but I think that was a cosplay, not necessarily a fursona. I don't think I've ever seen a totally natural colored fursona. Like, usually they're neons and shit. That's what I would do, but I'm crazy. What up, Smooth? I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Speaking of animals, I gotta fuck off for a bit. Giving our cat nasty meds. Oh, good luck, Honeybean. You've never heard that? I cannot remember. I don't know the anime. I just watched the girl construct the outfit, but it was like a, what's the word? My brain always wants to say animorph. It's not that. It's like a bird human, a bird people. So they walk upright and their wings were like their fingies. And they had, I think, some little vest on or something. And they were white with like brown detail on the wing fingies. And I'm fucking for the life. I don't know the anime. Like, I've never seen the anime. I just watched someone construct it on YouTube. I wonder if I could find her on YouTube. the cosplayer. It wasn't Scrooge McDuck, because it looked kind of like an anime type hawk head. It wasn't Zelda. I would have known Zelda, but it looked super similar to that style of bird person. Anthropomorphic, thank you, Mite. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Yep. My brain always wants to say animorph. That's not it. My brain often comes up with a word when I'm like, oh, what's the word? But I'm consciously aware that's the wrong word, but then my brain gets stuck on it and starts spiraling around it like animorph is the word. No, that's a book series. Stop it. Anthropomorphic. Oh my god. None of you are right. I found it. It was white and blue, not white and brown. I'm so sorry. I literally went to YouTube and typed in bird cosplay, and it's the first thing that came up, which is incredible. Nameless, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. This one. That's all. It's been that long that I guess she wanted to be a bird. I'm into that. You see very few bird fursona. Feather sona? Cloaque sona. Rito's the species. Tulin is the name. Rito? Why do I think that's the name of a character in Zelda? Isn't, like, in Ocarina of Time, the princess named Princess Rito of the Zoras? Or some shit? Is that a recycle? Cool. So they took the name of the princess of the Zoras and named an entire bird species after her? Okay. That checks out! I don't know, I'm gonna look her up. Hold on. Zora Princess Ocarina of Time. What is her name? Rito. I think it's Ruto. Is it Ruto? Yeah, it is. Ruto. Not, we were close. We were damn close. That would have been funny, though. So, Princess Ruto of the Zoras, no relation to the Rito, the entire species. Damn. They're pretty cool looking, though. She literally did make them. What game are these from? Because I don't think I played this game. Whatever one the birds are from. I don't think I played. Is this Skyward Sword? It's the only Zelda game I've. We know I played Wind Waker. Maybe I did. Is it? I played Wind Waker, didn't I? That's the one where you're on a boat the whole time, right? You're like going between the islands. Okay, it says Wind Waker up here, but like, I don't know. It's the latest Zelda game. I haven't played that one either. Okay, that makes sense. Cool character design, though. Cute. I like the little duck. A bird Sona. Some call it a feathery. Some call it avian Sona. I like bird Sona, but honestly, I'd go with whatever they wanted me to call it. That's a really cool character design. This one. This is Tears of the Kingdom. So the one that she creates. That's fucking cool. I think there were bird people in Wind Waker, but I remember them being red or something. And that's why I was like, I've never seen this one, but I think hold on. Wind Waker, bird people. Was it? Okay, they weren't. They looked like that? Wow, it's been a long time. So the bird people looked a little different. I should play Tears of the Kingdom someday. I have a Switch somewhere. Cute. Bird people. I love people's artistic impression of that shit. The duck girl's cute. I don't know who this is, but she's adorable. Evolution of the Rito. The mystery of Wind Waker's Rito tribe? Oh, a Zelda theory. That's creepy. Is that her name? Rauru? The little duck? Will you say the name? Nope. Before we start this video, the video's started and you've wasted my time. Why are you like this? Anyways. Oh, okay, I'm gonna look him up. Rauru. I love Zelda. I just haven't played. I haven't played Wind Waker or what is it? Tears of the whatever? I haven't played either of those yet. Dude, is it this big-eared, like, deer thing? I'm trying to find a good picture of it. What? It's a goat! Is that a goat? Is that a goat? That's a goat. Oh. I can't find, like, a perfect shot, but, like, that's a goat. I'm into it. It's a fucking goat, Knives. Shut up. It's beautiful. Look at him! It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Oh, no shit. Even Katie got to the end of Tears of the Kingdom, and she's not a Zelda fan. The exploration was so much fun. You know what I think it was? Like, I love Zelda beyond reason. I stopped playing. Like, this is so terrible. I stopped looking forward to the games after, the one where your weapons would break down. What is that one? Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. It lost. Oh my god, Rod. Samesies. Yeah. It was just, it ruined the fun of the game for me. Because any weapon you found, even some of the, like, legendary fucking hero weapons would break down. And that was stupid. That was a stupid move. You can't convince me that was fun. That was a dumb move, and I hated it. Stupid. And can I just... This is a stupid... This is like an all across the genre Zelda bitch. How come the Zora temples are the worst? Always. Always the worst. Like, I love the Zora so much. They're such cool characters. Like, they're, like, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bum, bum. That music, that, like, island music that always plays in the Zora land, they're just so cool. And their temples and their levels are easily the fucking most boring / difficult. Always. I don't understand. I take it very personal. I like the Zoras. It's water levels. That's probably why. You're probably right. It's fucking water levels. This is like, oh, wow. That's a lot of hair. You could literally curl up in that hair and be taken for an adventure. Oh, this is a very cool character design. I'm into this. Yeah, there should be a system to improve the weapon or make it better or whatever, but if my inventory's sole purpose is literally just carrying 50 weapons because they break, that's not fun. It wasn't fun. I liked the cooking, though. The cooking was fun. The dung chick, dung chick, dung chick, dung chick, dung chick, dung chick, boing! That was fun. I liked that. Breath of the Wild was huge. It was enormous. I like an open world game, and I was excited because it was like the first Zelda game that felt ish like Ocarina of Time, and that you were dumped into this world, and it was pretty vast, and you had to go across Hyrule Field, and etc., and it just hit like that nostalgia button. But it was extremely vast, and they did that like new thing where you have a stamina circle and you can climb anything. And when you give me that ability in a world that's enormous, I found myself wasting a lot of time just climbing to nothing, or like trying to fight something and you jump or dodge and your body would start climbing a tree because you accidentally dodged towards that tree. And so all of a sudden your character no longer has a sword and they're like, and this thing is standing behind you, like beating your ass literally, and you can't get off the tree. That was a dumb, like, I don't understand that much. That was very annoying. Wait, cooking Breath in the Wild, wait, what? Okay. It fogs up our olfactory senses as a nursing staff, and smell is one of the senses we use to diagnose, believe it or not. Like, when I'm a respiratory therapist by trade, when I am charting someone on a ventilator and I suction stuff out of their lungs, I'm charting on what that stuff looked like, how it felt, and what it smelt like. And so by wearing tons of scents all over you all the time, you actually start to dull out your nose, and you could miss something. You could miss a diagnostic feature in a person. So it's important for many reasons not to put on the smelly shit at a hospital. Like, what are you doing? Some stuff in my mind too. Some stuff in my mind. I can't walk past like Abercrombie or I haven't been in a mall for years, but Abercrombie or like a Hollister. Those stores make me sick, like physically ill. The smell of them, I fucking hate it. If I don't use some kind of scent, I smell like hypothetical shenanigans. Luckily, I don't work around patients in my job. I understand that. We have one resident in assisted living who's high as a kite most days. Our boss came at us and we pointed out, no, it's this part of the hallway where X lives and it's legal. So, oh. Literally, missile, that's real. I mean, the term is purulent. If your sputum has a smell that's not bad breath smell or stale breath smell, like a fucking very distinct smell I can't even describe to you, we have a drop-down menu where we chart your sputum as purulent. It means it smells like it's probably some sort of breakdown where cells are, like white blood cells are breaking down because there's an infection or something like that. But if you are constantly smoking yourself out with perfume, you might not catch that, and that's dangerous, because that's definitely a diagnostic feature. Bath & Body Works, same. That smell is something weird, though. Like, I swear to God, I can tell when someone's wearing Bath & Body Works, because no matter what smell of Bath & Body Works you're wearing, they all have a back-end scent of plastic. All of them. Like if you've ever smelt burnt plastic, how it like leaves that weird scent in your olfactory senses, like at the back of your nose. Everything that comes out of that or Victoria's Secret, any fucking lotion or scent or body spray coming out of either of those stores, the after flavor, whatever you want to call it, is plastic. Like I can smell love spell from fucking 30 miles away because I'm like, burnt plastic and fruit. Okay, someone likes Victoria's Secret a lot. Super specific taste when you cough something up and you have that. Exactly. It's the smell in your nose when you're sick. I've talked about it before when I got a cold, but I know I'm going to get a cold because I wake up with that smell in my nose. That's the smell. You just get used to it when you're sick. But yeah, even the dude, wait. Even the dude since having a back end of the same thing on Bath and Body Works. Wait, does it actually have plastic in it? When my dad was in the VA hospital, he had a nurse that always smelled so loud. Hair products, lotions, deodorant, perfume. Mom have to hit her inhaler every time she walked past my dad's room. I wish they would have felt comfortable saying something because that's so inappropriate. I don't care what kind of healthcare facility you're in. We don't wear smelly things. We're not supposed to. It's part of dress code. Like it's part of the hiring process. We insist you maintain good hygiene and you don't smell. Like that's important. I hate weird nose smells as it often means migraines on the way. Yeah. Yep. It's the same thing. I don't know if it's plastic in it. I just know they have this weird after scent. I wonder. I wonder if like some component of the lotion is like a microplastic, like not on accident microplastic, but like on purpose to like be a carrier or something. And that's what we're smelling because it's so fake. It's the histamine smell. Yeah, it's sick. It's like white blood cells bursting and breaking down. Our boss's response was just silence, went back to her office. It's the resident's right, so not much she can do. Same reason some old men can just have the worst smelling cologne on. If someone complains, not much we can do. You can't ask them to leave. Like, I don't ever aim to be a cruel person in the hospital, and I want your family to be around as much as possible, but I have escorted people off the premises for smelling so bad it stung my eyes. And we lock arms and I walk them to the door of the hospital, and the whole walk I'm explaining to them how detrimental what they are doing is to everyone in that unit. And if they set someone off and code someone because of their perfume, I can't take care of their loved one as good as I could have because I'm going to be coding someone down the hall due to the Estee Lauder in their nose. And by the time we get to the front door, people are usually empathetic and they understand, and they go take a shower and they come back. Usually. It's much easier than the hygiene conversation where, you know, you're coding with a team and it's pretty clear someone didn't wear deodorant and hasn't bathed in a while. And it's just hot onions, the whole room. I'd rather tell people to take their perfume off than be like, your natural body odor stings my eyes and my nose. And everyone at home wants to know why I ate onions at work when really I just had a shift with you. It's time for some deodorant. You can get unscented. It's out there. Like, hygiene's important. There's a balance. Too small? Oh man, I can do the crouch walk. A lot of little old ladies. Like, the older you get, you actually start to lose your sense of smell a little bit, and older women get very subconscious, get very self-conscious of their scent. And so they'll start to drown themselves in perfume, and because their nose doesn't work as well as it used to, they put on more perfume than they should. So to the rest of us, where our nose still works, we're like, ugh, what the fuck? But they don't even smell it. So a lot of times when you explain something like to that, they're very empathetic. They're like, oh, I didn't even smell it. I'm like, I know you're 85. Get a shower, come back. Like, you're fine. No one cares what you smell like. We just don't want you to kill people. They probably use a volatile petroleum product to diffuse this scent in the air. Volatile meaning how quickly a liquid evaporates into the air. Yeah, that's like the time of evaporation or whatever, right? Hypothetically, we may have lost a cashier on the front end where I work. It smelled so much like strong perfume and menthol cigarettes. Yeah, there's a consciousness to being in polite society, I feel like. I've had the conversation with somebody. It's the worst. I, too, have had to have that conversation with someone about their breath. Because we worked night shift, and they informed me they only brush their teeth in the morning. Because their dentist said they don't really need to brush twice a day. And I was like, all right, but your morning's 7 p.m. So if you're brushing your teeth and then you're going to bed and then coming to work, I have to breathe your stale dragon mouth. your morning's 7 p.m. I don't care how often you brush a day, but please do it before you come to work. Like, it was the weirdest. And they weren't offended. They were just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I was like, huh, yeah, it does. What? Okay. That's not a real dentist. Well, they're lying. In my opinion, like, there's no fucking dentist in the world that would say that. Are you kidding? Like, unless you had some highly specific instance where you had like rapidly receding gum tissue or something crazy like that, where like you were brushing your gums away, they might have you cut back and just do some like a water pick or something. But there's no dentist in the world, especially with that trash garbage mouth, that would ever be like, nah, once a day. What? So you just go to bed with all that shit in your teeth? Like it. Okay. Okay. They'll gang up on people in the dining rooms naturally. Oh my God. People don't change, do they, Tamood? They just don't change. It doesn't matter what age we are. Yeah. I always brush and deodorize before I go to work because that's embarrassing. I'm the same. And I see it as a courtesy to other people. I'm not so much embarrassed about myself. I see it as like, I myself personally just am really sensitive to smells. Like bad smells especially. I can smell your hygiene. I can smell your mouth. Like I can't focus. It's kind of like being cold. My whole body freezes up and I'm like, smell bad, smell bad, smell bad, smell bad, smell bad, smell bad. I just can't. I start to break down. Like I realize that, therefore I try to bestow on others the graciousness I wish to be bestowed upon myself, i.e. brush your fucking mouth. I don't know what to do with that. I know, Knives. I should stop trying to use logic. No shit, morning being analog for post-sleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I had a dentist impressed that I water pick twice a day, but they always say brush twice. I get it. I still get dentists impressed that I floss. And they're like, wow, you actually floss. Your gums aren't bleeding. And I'm like, do people still think that's bullshit? Like, at least get a water pick, for fuck's sake. We literally have someone switch tables in the dining room because a few older ladies were being bitches and picking on her. But yes, for the smell issue, we can't really do a whole lot beyond strongly encourage someone to bathe and call their family. That sucks. That sucks. If you can't brush, at least use mouthwash. Something, gum, a cough drop. I don't know. I like brushing my teeth. I like flossing. Like, it feels like scratching my gums. Like, at the end of the day, like, doing this to your scalp or rubbing your eyes, that's what flossing is to me. Like, I'm just like, yeah, oh, yeah. Like, popping your back or some shit. That's the shit to me. 6P, what's up, Honeybean? But, I mean, I thought that was just case in point with good healthcare that we've all accepted flossing as a thing now, right? Maybe be aware of your tonsils. Gross. One of those I love. Have you ever seen those little, they like have a pick on the end and a little toothbrush, and the toothbrush has a little spot of toothpaste already in it, and all you do is get it wet? I used to carry those in my bag at work, and I would brush my teeth, like, because I'm at work for 12 hours. I, of course, would brush my teeth and stuff before I'd go to work, but like mid-shift after I ate, I would brush my teeth again, because that's a lot of hours. That's like a day. It felt like a long time. Like, I'd get to this point where I was like, I think I need to brush my teeth. I feel icky. When I was getting my certification, I worked in the hospital, and the amount of employees alone who had to be reminded to not wear perfume or strong sprays or deodorant was wild, 100%. And it's crazy because you got to wonder, like, why are you doing that? Do you not bathe? Are we covering up a situation here? Like, is there an underlying thing we can deal with together? Maybe? Because clean human is a good smell. Clean people, it's very unoffensive. We're very big fans. Just like clean people, you don't need clean people plus plastic love spell from Victoria's Secret. I promise. You really don't need that. I just don't. I don't know. Clean people's fine. Anyways, like I said, I promise to break. My dogs have to shit. Stand up, stretch your legs, load a bowl, do what you absolutely need to do. I will be back in a few minutes, and I will put on music. I had to go give Zeke a hug. I need it, you know. Everybody needs one right now. But he's gonna go live and he's gonna have that hey moment with his community, and it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. He didn't sleep either, apparently. I'm disassociated by looking up things I need. Yeah, that's basically, what do you do? Oh, dude, knives. Get a hot pot. Is that what they're called? No, not a hot pot. What are they called? Instapot. Because it does everything. It's the best rice cooker. You can make hard-boiled eggs in it in 15 minutes. You can make stews and shit in it. It's like a slow cooker and a rice cooker and a pressure cooker all in one. Instapots are the fucking shit, dude. They just do everything. It's like a multi-appliance. Instead of having multiple appliances that do one thing. Literally, and the rice cooks so fast because it's like a pressure cooker. And I don't think it's any more expensive, honestly. Yeah, look into them, seriously. I swear by it, because you can do anything in it. My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick. It's probably because his name is Steve. Bagel, 100%. Good morning. I held my 6-year-old and promised him no matter what, we keep him safe and make sure he gets a good education. I told him to stay kind and sweet as he is right now, and that's parenting. Having a solid foundation as a child and knowing that no matter who you end up, your parents will love you and support you is paramount to being a healthy adult, in my opinion. Like, just having parents that, like, you can bring home anyone you love, you can be who you need to be, and they will love you unconditionally. That is so huge. Thank you, Stronlin. We all need hugs. It's just, like, hell. I don't know. But I do appreciate all the men in chat giving me permission to speak today as a woman, so thank you. I will ask permission from this moment forward. Ow. Any ladies want to suffocate me with their thighs so I can go out a legend? I feel that. We had that talk when I was pregnant and we agreed, no matter what he decides to feel for himself, he, she, they are our child and we will love and support him. I think that's, I mean, it's crazy. That's just being a parent and I'm proud of you for taking that on. Like, it's just, so many people don't have that blessing at all. Wow, Alexis, the minute my disconnect from my mom was finalized was when she told me she'd punch me in the face if I turned out gay. That's sad. You have blanket permission for me, otherwise you'll hurt me. Thank you. Fuck that, Alexis. I'm your mom now, right? Jesus. Instabot can't make yogurt. Yeah, I actually made yogurt in it years ago. I did. I made yogurt in it. I forgot I did that. That was many. You can do, it's a pressure cooker, so you can do anything in it. Instapot's the way to go. I have such a small kitchen and such a small house that I'm very much into like I don't like kitchen gadgets that do one thing because it takes up room. I'd much rather something that accomplishes multiple things. Like, I don't want to have a slow cooker or crock pot and a rice cooker and a fucking pressure cooker and a whatever. It's all in one. It's so nice. I did. I asked permission. Same, and that's the thing. Because it's a pressure cooker, it's dumb fast. Like, I don't know where mine is. I'd show it to you, but it's like this big steel. I got the big one, and the lid like clicks on, and it goes doo-doo-doo, and that means it's ready to go, and it's got like a little steam release and shit. But it's got all the buttons on it to do whatever you want. It's pretty incredible. It even like does brown rice versus white rice, so it'll cook it different. It's really nice. The air fryer's everything. I have an air fryer too. I love it so much. Those are like my two main appliances, honestly. We have a pressure cooker, but honestly, I don't know how to use it. I should figure that out one day. Dude, pressure cookers are wild. They cook things so fast. It's truly astonishing. It's why, like, just getting hard-boiled eggs in like a couple minutes is pretty wild. You can do, like, if you're doing like Easter or whatever and you need a ton of eggs, it's really nice. So, Valen came in with his wonderful community this morning and informed me that Organizer's fucking amazing. So I installed it and we're gonna play it. Allegedly this game has community integration? Is that the word? It's in, what's the word? Is it integration? I don't know. It seems like it's going to be really fun. It was gifted to me a while ago, and I've been meaning to play it for ages. But if it's, I feel like this is going to be great disassociation, or just like something to take our brains off of something. Integration, is that the word? It is? Okay, I don't know how to do that, but we're going to try. Let me see. Twitch integration, yeah. So like, I'm guessing you guys end up my orgy or something. This is definitely, I have no clue what I'm doing. Organizer. It is, so I don't have to do anything special for the integration part. The internet loves to get Instapot recipes. You can look up anything and everything. 10 and 10, recommend 100%. I love something that I can just throw in a pot, to put the lid on and leave it for a while and then open it up and it's a meal. That's my favorite way to go. Like, I used to use this fuck out of my crock pot. All right, I'm going to pause the music. Let's see how Organizer's music is after I route the audio. I think that's literally the exact one I have, Knives. No shit. Yeah, Tony, I feel that spiritually. My favorite tech is air fryers. They're basically just a fan oven. Right, it's basically just a convection oven. But on your countertop, it's incredible. Okay, hold on. Organizer, go to my stream, please, so everyone can hear you. Well, I like the first page already. Toggle in the settings and put in your channel name, and that's it? Okay. Welcome to Organizer. Organizer. Please select a game mode. Clean! All sexual references. Wrong screen. That's not the screen, you Did I tell you the story of when I cooked my dad pot stickers and accidentally mistook a tablespoon for like a cup or something? To this day, I cannot fucking tell you what happened. But long story short, my mom started working in Seattle, and so she would be gone for like 8 days at a time, come home for 6, gone for 8, come home for 6, and that's how she would work because there was no jobs in Eastern Washington. So when she started doing that, I was like, it's my stepdad and all my siblings at home, and I'm the oldest of the girls still at home. I was like, I can learn how to cook and try to help. I just wanted to help. I wasn't like signing up to cook every night, but my dad was very thankful. Every once in a while I would try to cook something, and he worked really long hours. He was a construction worker, so he wouldn't get home until like 8 o'clock at night, so cooking dinner was a lot. And again, a lot of siblings. And so I had cooked multiple meals that had been successful. Like, I'm not a total moron, but they had been family recipes that my mom had like taught me. So she had all these random ass cookbooks, and I picked one, and there was a recipe for pot stickers, but you had to make the dough from scratch. Which, pot sticker dough ain't hard to make. It's not like a stretchy, yeasty, you gotta fight it kind of dough. It's more like Play-Doh. I don't know. And then you fry it. It's way easier to make. I've made it since then. It's fine. But something, I don't know what happened. Instead of like the correct amount of salt into the dough, I ended up putting at least, according to my dad, it was a cup. He was, bless his heart, the story gets better. But so the salt, there was so much salt in the dough that after I made the pot stickers, like I made everything from scratch, the dough, the innards and everything. After I made all the pot stickers, filled them up and fried them, you could actually see all the salt grains in the pot sticker. Like every moment, every fucking little piece of that pot sticker was covered in like rock salt. That's how much salt was in the dough mixture. I can't tell you what fucking mistake I made when it was supposed to be this measurement and supposed to be the other, but it turned out I just didn't know how to fucking read a recipe. I had to be taught how to read a recipe. But bless his soul, he sat there with the biggest shit-eating grin on his face, dipped them in soy sauce, and ate them. We only laughed, like, we were all sitting there eating it, kind of like looking at each other like, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. And I think finally I said something and they were like, oh my God, it's so salty, right? I'm like, it's so fucking salty and I don't know why. And that was it. It was terrible. It's terrible. Oh yeah. He probably thought the soy sauce would make it better or like melt the grains of salt in the dough down. Like it was like, so maybe the softening made it easier to chew. Maybe. My stepdad's the nicest dude. He's just like a big, tall, awkward ass redneck. He's a fucking pleasure. I teach myself German and English as a kid without any other encouragement than wanting to understand entertainment. Dude, I wish. If it has my interest, my neurons, well, that's kind of a neurospicy superpower. Vissy talks about that a lot. Trouble, good. I'm glad work was busy. I hope stream and hanging out and organizer was a fun distraction for everybody. We can play more tomorrow if you guys want. I had a lot of fun. I don't have enough time to finish another puzzle before I have to get a snack and stuff. Because if you didn't know, in about 30 minutes in the Discord, we watch movies. We have a big wheel we spin. It's random all the time. Sometimes we have planned movies, like we watched V for Vendetta for the 5th, obviously, etc., etc. Orgy Analyzer, Organizer. Isn't it Organizer? But I just don't know if it's Organizer or Organizer. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you for licking my hand. Yeah, it's Organizer. Allowlizer. Oh yeah, Knives, is that what it's gonna be? It is a fun game. It's kind of fucking funny, and I like that you guys can actually go in and edit your like characteristics and shit. I thought it was like sorting people. I don't know. It feels like like a weird card game or something. But I enjoy it. I enjoy you too, Bubba. You want to play in the snow a little bit? Nothing upstairs, Baba. Only love. Thank you. This is my U-proof lipstick. You can't get it off. He's upset about it. I know. Sorry. You're a good boy anyways. Oh my god, you gotta fuck them all. Consensually, of course. I like this game a lot. It feels like a puzzle. But like, I don't know, dude. My brain has a certain... What's the word? There's a certain length or a certain amount of like stress a puzzle can put on my brain before it literally just starts to give up because it's bored. It's like, we don't see a future, we don't see anywhere to go with this, and now we're bored. And this game is like perfect. The puzzle lengths and the puzzle difficulty is like that perfect sweet spot where by the time we figure it out, I get excited still. I still have like adrenaline and I'm ready to go on to the next one. I don't feel like I'm banging my head against a wall trying to figure it out. It's like a puzzle game. So, I mean, God, so refreshing after playing that one the other day. What was it? Amanda the Adventure. God, I heard Domestic Dan played Amanda the Adventurer the other day, and it took him over an hour to get the book puzzle, the very, very first book puzzle, which, like, it took me at least that, if not longer. That game was ridiculous. It didn't feel like a puzzle game because it was just like, what the fuck is going on? None of this makes sense at all. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, dude, their ears are so cute. Oh, fuck, they're like an amazing... Yeah, those watercolors, they're like an amazing artist on top of it. So Crayon, that's so fucking badass. You guys should check out that link. This person, like, sells tails and stuff, and that's really fucking cool. What a talented hoe. The second Amanda game was not nearly as good. It was such a travesty comparatively. Like, I like myself a challenge, but that was nothing. That wasn't a challenge. That was just... guess and check on an extreme level. They made them so obtuse, and like Zeke played it, and he brought up a good point that was something I didn't think of with that Amanda the Adventurer game, was that they give you way too much information that you just don't need and doesn't apply to anything, and they rely so heavily on the movies and just you rewatching them over and over and over and over and over again, and like pausing them or taking stuff at the right time, that it's like that's all the game is. They give you like, I mean, it was an attic versus a fucking 2-room huge library, and they used so little of the library for anything. Oh, like part of like the only reason you had to go into any part of the library after the book puzzle was if you cared about what the copy machine said, I guess. But other than that, you never left the toy room once that started, and that was just kind of like, I don't know what happened. But on that note, did you guys hear that there's like, you remember how they made Subnautica and then they made Subnautica Sub-Zero? And it was like, I guess Subnautica 2, but like really not what anybody wanted and kind of like lame. So they're actually coming out with a legit Subnautica 2 that's in the ocean again, and I'm really excited about it. Real excited about it, to be honest. Alcamoose. Oh, I haven't got to hang out with Alcamoose in a long time. Hold on. Thank you. I should. We should go outside, right, Bubba? He's like, Mob, there's snow, and I don't see why we're not out there. Oh, or should we do... Oh, we should probably rate it a Metal Meal. How many days do they have? Let's do Metal Meal Meltdown. Just because we haven't... Excuse me. Limited time. It is Rabid Wombat. That's what I thought. Okay. Rabwald. Bat. Correctamundo. So for those of you that don't have anything to do or you want to hang out, in like 25 minutes in my Discord, in one of the voice channels at the very bottom called Shh, we'll be watching movies. Actually, people are probably already gathering in there. I would guarantee there's at least one person already in the Discord. Usually by 4:30, people are already jumping in. I just want to say on a super corny note that I'm damn thankful to have you guys just to keep me company and help my brain stay off the current state of the world. And I hope I could do the same on any level. Everything will be, we'll survive. I don't know I don't know yet. But we're here, queer, and we'll fuck shit up, and we'll play games, and we'll laugh, and we'll continue to watch funny shit. And hopefully to all y'all who didn't sleep last night, you sleep tonight because we're just so fucking exhausted. Get yourself like the biggest, greasiest, most disgusting cheeseburger and fries or something and just put yourself into one of those where like getting up hurts and you just like unbutton your pants and just kind of like put on something like Frozen or Idiocracy is a pretty good movie. It's sad that we're living it. I hate it. We're not living Idiocracy because President Camacho had a good heart. He was dumb as a bag of rocks, but he had a good heart. From what I remember. We've gone worse. Neither did Iviata. Not one fucking wink. The Saint cheers. If you guys need further distractions, we watch movies and we have a text channel where we all just like chat about whatever we're watching while we watch it. It's called Shh. Big shocker there. I will be back tomorrow morning. No pressure. I completely understand needing a break. That being said, for at least a little bit, we're going to bark. For at least a little bit, I would like to have a place where you can be angry. I think it's kind of unrealistic and harbors a lot of bad shit when we don't have anywhere where we can just show up and be like, hey, I'm not okay, and I'm angry today. That's okay. I think we need that. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Come watch movies with us tonight if you want to. And for fuck's sake, pee after sex. Because god damn it, we gotta outlive this fuck. And fucking not die of UTIs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That is just not the way. I love you.